gunpowder, which is delicious as well as nutritious. Let me show you how to make Murunga Keerai or Moringa gunpowder. Here I've measured out 1.5 cups of dried curry leaf, 1.5 cups of dried Moringa leaf. These are just air dried inside the house on the counter. This is 1/3 each of Chana dal and Urad dal. I've taken about 6 cloves of garlic, which is completely optional. You don't want to add, you don't have to put it. This is red chilies, which is just for spice. Add it as much as you like. I have about 15 of them. Some salt and some hing. Besides all this, I've also measured out 1/3 cup of sesame seeds. Now, first I'm going to go ahead and just crush the garlic along with the skin and take it out. Now I'm going to go ahead and heat a kadai and I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of oil. Once it's a little warm, I will add the garlic and roast it till it's golden brown. Along with that, I will also add the red chilies towards the end and roast it till the red chilies are nice and plump. Garlic is well roasted, as you can see. Now add the red chilies and roast it till it's nice and plump, and it will give out a nice fragrance. I did add about half a teaspoon of salt when I was roasting the garlic. The salt will help maintain the temperature, help the garlic release the oils and make it nice and golden. It will also help to keep the fumes from the red chilies in control. In the same kadai, let's go ahead and add the chana dal and roast it till it's nice and golden. Towards the half point where the chana dal is roasting, I will add the urad dal and roast till both of them are golden. You can notice both the dals have nicely browned. I've also added about 1/4 teaspoon of salt, which helps to maintain the temperature and give a even temperature to roast. I'm going to take it out along with the red chilies and garlic and keep it aside. I want to take a minute to explain how the drying process for the curry leaf and the moringa leaf works. I've just harvested them from my garden, laid it out on a towel and air dried it overnight on my countertop. Only then it will retain a good green color and it will not lose its nutrition. In the kadai here, I'm adding the curry leaf which I've measured out. This is 1.5 cups. I'm just going to roast it just for a little bit to draw out any moisture if there was any. So make sure you don't over roast it. We still want to keep the green color intact, and because it's already dried, it's very easy for them to get burnt or become brown. So be careful, just roast it for a few seconds, maybe about 10 to 15, and take it out. In the same kadai, I'm adding the moringa leaf as well. It is completely dried, but I'm just going to quickly warm it up and take it out. It tends to burn very quickly, so be careful. Just about 5 to 10 seconds is good enough. Take it out and set it aside. In the same kadai, while it's still hot, add the 1/3 cup of sesame seeds. I'm already using a toasted sesame seed. I'm just warming it up and taking it out along with the moringa leaf. I'm also going to add about a tablespoon of cumin seeds, which will help in digestion and also add a lot of flavor. Just roast it till it gives out a nice fragrance and take it out. We have all our ingredients well roasted. We have to allow them to completely cool down before we start powdering them. While I grind, I will add some salt and hing according to taste. First, I'm adding the dals and the garlic and chilies and make a coarse powder out of all this. Once the powder is nice and cold, making it into a coarse powder like this is very easy. And once you have achieved the coarseness, like how you see it in the video, add the curry leaf and the moringa leaf little at a time and make a coarse powder. Add some salt to taste and about half a teaspoon of hing powder. Once the powder is ready, just taste for salt, and if it's less, add a little bit more. I felt the salt was less and the hing was less, so I've added a little bit more to my taste, and now this powder is ready. See the texture texture of this powder. It's not a fine powder. It tastes just like a gunpowder, but it is way more nutritious and very good for your health. So these are small ways you can incorporate moringa powder in your diet and get the full benefit of it, and at the same time you don't have to compromise on taste. So give this recipe a try, like and subscribe my channel. Follow me on Instagram and let me know how this gunpowder turned out for you.